Hi guys, and welcome. I'm super excited to be here with our fabulous Dani Moody, which I don't know if she's going to be on your left or your right actually, because when it's mirrored like this, but she's on my right. So thank you so much for being here, Dani. And Dani, just tell us what it is that we're going to be doing today.
So today we have a 10-minute power meditation.
Love
So
that.
I think sometimes there's this misconception that a meditation is all just about relaxing, when we can really harness the power of our presence of that meditation to energize ourselves and to inspire this brand new week ahead. So I just feel like a Monday morning, there couldn't be a better time.
And I love the fact it's got the word power in there, because obviously I'm such a high energy, sort of powerful start to the day. I've literally just been doing HIIT cardio. So for me, this goes hand in hand to be able to go, we've gone full bore at it this morning. Now I want to do the power of the mind as well. So literally what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera around and I'm going to get into it. So for you guys that are live with us, you're going to see this beautiful setting of me down here in Porto del Carmen. And I'm going to hand you over to Dani. So I'm excited. I'll see you shortly.
Yay. Okay, let's do this. So I invite you to bring yourself into a comfortable seated position of your choice. So I'm here with legs crossed. That might not be comfy for you. If, like Gemma, you've just done a HIIT workout, you might want to decide you want to sprawl out and lay down. So decide where you want to practice this meditation and make a body-based decision here. And then once you've found that spot, I invite you to close down the eyes, taking the gaze inwards, and we'll spend some time here just settling in. Just notice the breath, notice how you feel. So we're about to embark on our power meditation. And I would like to remind you at the start of our practice that the opposite of powerless is not powerful, it's empowered. So we're going to tap into that ability today to empower ourselves to take charge. So first, we just find the power within our presence, within the present moment. So just allow the breath to be easy, open, and just observe everything as it is. And I invite you now to practice a little breathing technique with me. Now, in the spirit of this power practice, and in the spirit of both me and Gemma being Leos, we are going to practice our lion's breath. So we want to connect with that inner fire, that inner ferociousness. So if you're not familiar with this breath, which many of you might not be, you absolutely can keep the eyes open in order to follow the tutorial. So it works a little bit like this. We take a deep breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, we open up the eyes, take your gaze towards the third eye, and then we stick the tongue out and we find this roaring exhale. It's this big release. So we'll take a few rounds. Now you absolutely are going to have to let your guard down here. So give yourself permission to feel a little bit silly, to have a little fun with it. So we breathe in with the eyes closed, deep draw in of the breath through the nose. And then as you exhale, we... So you're going to look ridiculous, but I'm the only one doing this live online. So just let yourself go. Let's do 4 more rounds of this lion's breath. Draw the breath in. Let it go. Roar it out. Maybe you even find a little bit of a growl. Let's do 2 more. And maybe you find a little giggle in between. Last one, make it count. Amazing. Now just settle back in. Closing down the eyes, take the gaze inwards and just notice what you feel, where you feel it. Maybe there's a little tingling energy in the tips of the fingers, in the throat, in the heart space. So just sinking back in and feeling the ripple effects of that powerful lion's breath. Finding the power within your presence. And now we're going to tap into our authenticity. So, two key ingredients to stepping into your power is first the presence, which we've now cultivated, and then it's stepping into your most authentic self. So, in order to wake her up, we're going to invite some organic movement now into our meditation. So, with your eyes closed, I invite you to just allow your body to lead the way. So maybe you start with a little sway side to side. Or maybe you begin to wind the waist around in a circular motion. And maybe you even bring your arms, your head into the movement, into the mix. There's no right or wrong here. And again, if you do peek your eyes open, then that's all good. But the idea here is that you lead with how this movement feels, not with how you think it could or should look. So tapping into your most authentic self, knowing that that is where your power lies. Keep connecting with your natural breath. Your breath is just fluid behind the scenes. And we're just finding the meditation within this movement. Keep exploring. And even if you're laying down, same rules apply. Just trusting that you know the way. Keep moving, breathing, exploring for a little bit longer. With every exhale, letting go a little bit more. And then guide your way gradually back to return, to sink into stillness. Find your center. And affirm with me now, my best self is my true self. And when I show up as my true self, I step into my power. My best self is my true self. And when I show up as my true self, I step into my power. So just marinate in that little mantra and its essence. Feeling charged up, awake, alive, centered, focused, grounding down and lifting tall at the same time. My best self is my true self. And when I show up as my true self, I step into my power. And just keep connecting with your breath as well. And so often we unknowingly are either putting all of our energy and effort into fitting in or standing out. And the magic is actually in the in between. It's learning how to just do you. And in order to do you, these two ingredients, presence and authenticity. So bring the hands over your heart space and seal in this energy, the energy and the power of your presence and authenticity. And make a little pact with yourself that you are going to take this energy with you. You're going to take this energy and allow it to sponsor the rest of your day, the rest of your week, starting this week as you mean to go on. And now getting ready to draw our meditation to a close. We're going to find the hands together at heart center. And we're going to close down the session with one last ferocious, fiery lion's breath. Do not hold back. Let yourself go. Step into your true self. Step into your power. So before we seal with that final lion's breath, I thank you for sharing your time, your mood, your energy, your power here this morning. So together, a deep breath in. And then let it go. Thank you. I hope that you're feeling connected. I hope you've unleashed that inner lion. And if you would like more meditations like this, then please follow my YouTube channel, Danielle Moody Yoga. And I actually have a podcast especially for these mood meditations, which is at the moment just available on Spotify, and that is Mood Meditations. But if you follow me on Instagram, then you've got all the info and everything you need there. And thank you to my fellow lioness Gemma for inviting me to play a part.
That was amazing. Absolutely perfect. And do you know what it is? I think it's because people think of meditation or working on the mind and doing meditation. It's got to take hours and hours. And actually, these short sessions done consistently are the key to being able to tap into it a little bit more. And just like you say, it couldn't have been more perfect. It's all about what I'm about. Being yourself, being authentic, showing up as you. And that is, ultimately the key message that both yourself and me, considering we're such, different, I suppose, businesses, the same ethos, if you like. So that was absolutely perfect. Yeah. Please make sure that you're following Dani. You're going to be doing this every Monday on your YouTube, Dani. That's right.
That's right. Every Monday, 10:30, and it's always going to be around about that 10-minute mark. And I'm basically trying to break down that barrier and change the narrative that meditation doesn't have to be boring.
I tell you what, if people could have seen me then, seriously, it's a good job my camera was facing the other way. Thank you so much. And guys, to you guys, thank you for joining us. You're going to be seeing a lot more of myself and of Dani as well. So we look forward to sharing our energies with you in the future. So for today, Dani, thank you so much. That was incredible.
Thank you, Gemma. Mwah.